Subsector Aurelia. This cluster of worlds stands on the very edge of the Imperium of Man. From this frontier came the Blood Ravens, a chapter of the Emperor's own Space Marines. Savage aliens seek to overrun the sector and break the Blood Ravens once and for all. Captain Davian Thule and a handful of Space Marines lead the raw recruits defending these worlds. Now, another Space Marine joins this desperate battle. A newly promoted commander, ready to lead in our darkest hour. You are this Space Marine. And you will tip the balance toward victory.
Calderas. We Blood Ravens select our initiates from this world's fierce warriors. Calderas is the cradle and the future of our chapter. Now, the orcs would take it from us. This, we cannot allow.
That are out in the open. Welcome, Commander. This is Captain Davian Thule, in command here on Calderas. We are battling the orcs that threaten this world. You have dropped right into the combat zone. I am north of you with several squads of our initiates. We are under heavy fire and losing control of our flanks. Move north and provide support. Forward, initiates!
Well fought, Commander. But the Greenskins will not give us much time before they attack again. I need you and Sergeant Tarkus to take charge of driving the orcs back. Move up to the ruins east of here and prepare to repel the next orc wave.
Orc vehicle! Stay in cover. That truck has a heavy gun.
More shooting, less dying, you kids!
Tactical squad.
Much taller.
Go get me some more boys! And these Yumis is sparking up me truck! Back through the tunnel!
Done, Commander. Those orcs have opened a path through the hill somehow. Move forward and seal it.
Commander, the orcs are using a guard tower near the cave mouth. My squad can take it out with a grenade.
The Greenskins are clearly using that mine as a passage, Commander. Seal that entrance by any means necessary.
The orcs have stacked fuel and ordnance near the entrance over there. A well-placed grenade should ignite it and bring the whole cave down.
Good work, Space Marines. The Greenskins will not be using that passage again anytime soon.
But the leader managed to escape through the tunnel before we could kill him. That was our chance to cut this invasion off at the head.
He will show himself again, Tarkus. And when he does, we will be ready. Thunderhawks are en route. Prepare for extraction. Welcome aboard Strike Cruiser Armageddon, Commander. Calderas is currently facing a massive orc invasion that threatens to spill over to the entire sector. Urgent distress signals are coming from other nearby sectors, but we must concentrate our efforts here. I need you to take charge of an assault that's stalled on the surface below. Drop to the point marked on the planet map and start pushing into the orcs' flank. The Greenskins have taken over a hamlet outside Argus. This hamlet sits on a vital supply route, and all of Calderas could fall if we do not dislodge them. Sergeant Avitus and his squad of Devastator Space Marines held the hamlet alone, but they were finally overwhelmed. You must retake the hamlet and drive the orcs back. To aid in this, I am assigning Sergeant Cyrus and his squad of scouts to your command. His infiltration expertise should prove invaluable.
This guard duty stuff is naff. We should be out stopping you eating in like we did to the town. Wait, did you hear something?
Coming out of stealth. Target acknowledged. Cyrus to Armageddon. In position.
Base Marines, heartening news. Avitus, the squad leader who defended the hamlet, is still alive. The orcs incapacitated him, but apparently could not finish the job.
Avitus is too stubborn to die.
So it would seem, Cyrus. An orc guard position stands between you and Sergeant Avitus. Approach with stealth and eliminate the greenskins.
Understood.
Bring down that guard tower, Cyrus.
A demolition charge will bring that tower down. Taking hits.
You me!
Orc guards eliminated.
Excellent work, Cyrus. Avitus's position is on your tactical display. Revive him so that he may join your attack.
Tactical Marines awaiting order.
Damn orcs found another pass through the hills.
There is a relay beacon near your position, Commander. Secure it, and we can deploy reinforcements to fill out your squads. Reinforcements inbound. Excellent. Avitus and his Devastator squad are back to full strength. Now, push into the hamlet and eliminate those orcs, Commander.
Moving to capture.
It is similar to a strategic point.
There is a second relay beacon near your position. Activate it to finish securing the hamlet.
Oh yes.
Excellent work, Commander. The hamlet is secure. More orcs are on the way, Commander. Set up your forces to repel the attack. This hamlet must not fall again. Well done, Space Marines. Thunderhawks are on approach to return you to the Armageddon. Well done, Commander. With the hamlet cleared, we can secure the main route into the capital.
The greenskins knew to strike where we were most vulnerable, Captain Thule.
Cyrus is correct. Someone is agitating the orcs and pointing them at valuable targets. If we are going to win this war, we need to find out who is using the greenskins against us. Commander, the orcs have struck another critical target. The orc raiding parties are led by a knob named Skykiller. This knob leads a squad of Stormboys, orcs equipped with primitive jump packs. Stormboys are especially ruthless orcs that can strike quickly and escape before reinforcements arrive. Eliminate Skykiller. This will buy us valuable time and may uncover who is guiding these orcs.
Enemy location flagged on the map, Commander.
We will blaze a trail of blood straight there.
Keep boasting, and the blood will be ours.
Commander, you are near an important communication array.
Capturing that array would give us a better hold on the planet, Commander.
That array is well defended. Capturing it will not be simple.
The array is in our hands.
Field generators are deploying now, Commander. Additional generators will not be available until your next deployment.
I'm coming down on you, but you'll always be beneath me feet! I'd die like I lived. Loud, fast, and dangerous!
Enemy destroyed, Commander.
Another greenskin dead.
Make ready for extraction. Tarkus awaiting orders.
Well done, Commander. We will find who is strengthening this orc horde yet. I am deploying a team to search the orc remains for clues as to who is agitating them.
Have we received any additional word from the neighboring sector, Captain?
No, we have lost all contact with them.
What could possibly take out the communications network of an entire sector in a few days?
We will have to investigate, but the defense of Calderas must come first. Commander, deploy to the surface as soon as your squads are ready. Commander, the orcs have struck another valuable target. A powerful orc chieftain named Gutwrencher is leading the assault, but someone must have pointed him at this target, likely without his even knowing it. Take your squads and eliminate this beast before he does more damage. Keep on the lookout for clues as to who may be manipulating him. Gut-Wrench's location is marked on your map display, Commander. You will need to fight through the orcs defending him.
You got through me boys, did ya? Guess I got to kill you myself.
Target sighted.
We are your death, Greenskin. What? I'm not boss no more. Ah, sog it. The orc scum is dead at last.
Ready for extraction, Commander.
Good work, Commander. Gut-Wrench's death has scattered his orc band. We have found crucial evidence among the remains of Skykiller and Gut-Wrench's orcs. Both had recently visited Fellhammer Mine in the mountains outside Argus. Whoever is stirring up the orcs must be using Fellhammer as a base of operations. Commander, the time has come to strike at our true enemy. Whoever has been provoking and guiding the Greenskins is holed up at Fellhammer Mine on the outskirts of Argus. We believe that Mech Badzappa, the orc who escaped us when you first arrived on Calderas, is also headed for the mine. You and your squads will drop south of Fellhammer and push north. Strength and firepower will pay greater dividends than stealth. For this reason, Sergeant Cyrus will remain aboard the Armageddon and provide mission support.
What's that in the sky?
Move north up the valley, Commander. Get to Fellhammer Mine and find out who is stirring up the orcs.
Movement on the ridge. Gone. But those were no orcs.
Here's the convoy. The orcs slaughtered them.
We will avenge them. Keep moving. Get to cover!
I haven't played the game online, so I'm not so good at it. And here's the squad of assault marines.
Sergeant Thaddeus, reporting for duty, Commander.
Did you have a pleasant rest, waiting for the most dramatic moment to strike?
Good to see you too, Avitus.
Marines awaiting. Understood.
Commander, my squad can use our jump packs to land right in the middle of those gunners.
Oh yeah, I
They're
know.
no match for us in close combat.
Gunners eliminated. Commander, there is a communications array nearby that we should secure for the chapter. Strategic assets like these grant us combat advantages and allow us to more easily reinforce in the field.
I will run a scan on their defenses. Commander, the orcs are well entrenched at the main entrance. A frontal assault would be unwise. A jump, some grenades, and we're in, Cyrus.
And right in the sights of the whole orc horde. Excellent, Commander.
Through here.
This array will provide us with valuable combat intelligence in future operations.
Fellhammer Mine is close by, Commander.
Trouble. These are the orc guards killed where they stood. Someone else has gone through here.
Swiftly, before the humans arrive.
We cannot allow one obstinate orc to derail the Farseer's plan.
You get spooled, Skykiller and Gut-Wrencher. But me cyborg eye says you ain't even orcs at all!
Now the humans join the fray, I see. The fools cannot see the true threat facing us all.
Rackfest, not Space Marines too! Time to lag it!
Dark Eldar, and a warlock leads them.
Commander, the Eldar must be the ones who have been stirring up the orcs. Kill those Eldar before they escape.
Also a chains word.
Killing or dying frightens me.
Okay, this is a warlock, but still a threat. They killed the assault marines. He killed the assault marines very quickly, killing. I had to leave that on the force commander, the accessory. Could well be. Yeah, look at this ability, it's crazy.
Foolish, blind humans.
The orcs could have slowed them down, given us time. You have doomed us all.
Rant all you wish, Eldar. We stand, and you have fallen.
Right away, Commander. Jump to that
Let
position!
our enemies beware, for victory is ours. This is a grave development, Commander. The Eldar are evidently provoking and influencing the orcs. Their involvement is hardly good news.
They claim to be stirring up the orcs to combat a common threat. What could that be?
I would not put much stock in what the Eldar say. They are deceitful and manipulative by nature.
That they are, Tarkus. But the Eldar aren't fools. The warlock you defeated may have been guiding the orcs here on Calderas, but he was only one part of a larger plan. We are receiving reports that the Eldar are stirring up the orcs on the nearby Typhon system. The Armageddon will take you to Typhon, so you can engage the enemy there. I will relay all distress signals we receive from Typhon back to you.
Commander, this is the Armageddon's navigation display. From here, you can review data on the planets of the Aurelian subsector. You can also order the Armageddon to initiate warp travel to one of these worlds. When you are ready, initiate travel to the Typhon system. Commander, the Greenskins continue to attack vulnerable targets. A communications array has come under attack from an orc horde. They seek to loot and destroy this important structure. These arrays improve our communications across the subsector and allow us to monitor enemy movements. We cannot afford to lose that advantage. The orc assault is about to begin, Commander. The Greenskins will target the generators powering the array. If those fall, the relay will be theirs. Commander, we have lost one of the generators.
Oh yeah, that's bad.
The enemy has destroyed a second generator.
Communications array secured.
Excellent work, Commander. Losing that array would have been a devastating blow in our fight to save the sector. Losing it to the orcs would have been particularly painful, since their plan was to loot it for parts.
That would have been a blow. No arrays of this type have been made in 2 millennia.
That is correct, Sergeant. We no longer have the technology to make these arrays. Losing one is a blow the Imperium never fully recovers from.
It still remains unclear what the Eldar hope to gain by provoking the orcs. Whatever their purpose, the Eldar are using all their trickery to disrupt communications outside the sector. We are uncertain how they are managing this, but our astropaths describe their interference as a shadow across the warp.
A shadow across the warp. Those were their exact words?
Yes, those were their exact words, Cyrus. We have more immediate problems, however. Mech Badzappa is mounting another offensive on the capital, and I need to see to our defenses. Secure Typhon quickly. I could use you back here soon. Thule out.
Why so concerned with the ravings of astropaths, Cyrus?
No reason. I just hope that casting a shadow across the warp is an ability the Eldar truly have, for all our sakes.
Commander, we have located a substantial Eldar strike force. This force appears to be led by one of their so-called warp spiders. Warp spiders are capable of rapid teleportation, which may explain how the Eldar are monitoring the orcs on Typhon without being seen. Eliminate him, and uncover what you can of the Eldar plans on Typhon.
Our scanners place the warp spider in the position marked on your map.
He will not stay there for long. We should move.
Agreed, but watch for traps.
Commander, a critical manufacturing facility lies nearby. Capturing it will allow us to deploy more rapidly.
Eldar! He is! Wait. Is he smiling?
Here you come, my good little prey. Now if you would just do me the further kindness of dying.
Engage fire!
He brings reinforcements. Eliminate.
Oh, I see.
Another angle, I think. Try to wriggle out of this, worms.
Nice.
The way of nature. A predator stumbles, and he becomes prey.
He considered us mere prey.
No longer.
Tarkus ready.
Excellent work, Commander. Without warp spiders stirring up the orcs, Typhon is far more secure. Your victories against the orcs and Eldar have stabilized the situation on Typhon for the time being. Not all news is good, however. We are receiving numerous reports of local vegetation mutating and attacks by hordes of leaping alien creatures.
These creatures, what do they look like?
Most of the reports are from citizens, Cyrus, and their fear makes for unreliable descriptions. I need you to return to Calderas as soon as possible. Bad Zappa's orcs have gathered for another major strike against the planetary capital. Without your support, I fear Calderas will fall. Commander, Mech Bad Zappa and his orcs are set to overrun Argus, the planetary capital. If they do so, all of Calderas will fall. I have set up a defense at the city gates, but the Initiates and Space Marines there need your support. You will drop south of their position and drive north to secure the gates. I have taken a few Space Marines to the east and have cut off the orcs' main approach. Calderas must not fall, Commander.
Boss, I think we threw a query thing.
What? You kids can't do anything right. I'll have to fix it myself.
The enemy is here.
Eliminate those orcs.
You mean let's get shooting.
Meet me storm boys. Yeah, nasty. Kill these kids, boys. I'm heading for the UB base.
Commander, that orc is heading to lead an attack on the town gates. Pursue and eliminate him. Commander, if Argus falls, all of Calderas goes with it. You must prevent the orcs from breaching the city gates. Drive the orcs back. Commander, tarantula sentry guns are ready to deploy. Relay positions and they will drop in to bolster your defense.
Okay, destroyed, but still cannot go in there.
Pushing through our defenses, Commander. Drive them back. The orcs are at the gate. Eliminate the rest of the orcs before they attack again, Commander. Orcs are pushing through our defenses, Commander. Drive them back.
You lot have made a mess of all me plans. I don't appreciate that. I makes the best bombs in the war.
The field is deadly up close. Attack from range.
Here's a taste of me mega rumbler, you kids. The green skin is causing an earthquake.
Oh.
Oh, that's much too big an O to be in an orc like me.
Okay.
Thule to all Blood Ravens. Prepare for emergency extraction to the Armageddon. We are facing far more than orcs or Eldar.
Commander, Captain Thule needs your aid. Deploy to his position immediately.
There he is! Commander, I ordered all of you to extract, not to run to your death.
Keep fighting. We are pushing them back.
We will kill every last one of them.
It is done.
Meteorite inbound on your position.
Not a meteorite, Martellus. That is a Tyranid spore.
The Tyranids are at the gate.
Tyranid warrior.
It is done.
Arch warrior beast. It is directing the others.
We are surrounded.
Captain Thule!
Thunderhawk 1, emergency extraction of relay coordinates.
Yeah, there's no chance we can deal with this.
Follow with bombing run. Purification spread. Purge the alien. May the Emperor be with us all.
We face our darkest hour. Captain Thule has fallen to aliens who have escaped retribution. A massive Hive fleet looms over our recruiting worlds. But this battle is not over.
Get Captain Thule to the apothecary! Hurry!
Calm yourself, Thaddeus. Gordian is already at work.
Commander, I am Apothecary Gordian, Chief of Genomedicine aboard the Armageddon. Captain Thule still lives, but he is in grave condition. Many of his vital organs and implants were destroyed, and an alien poison is attacking surviving tissues. I have placed Captain Thule in stasis to halt the poison's progress. But as of now, I have no means to counteract its effects.
Gordian had better prepare himself for more of us to require his tending.
You fear the aliens, Cyrus?
I know no fear, Avitus. But I am no fool. Those were Tyranids, alien monsters who strip worlds of all life. There are billions of them, and only a handful of us.
Have you faced these things before, Cyrus?
Once, a long time ago, when I served in the Death Watch. We are going to need all the help we can get to face this infestation. Even then, we will probably fail.
Commander, with your permission, I will attempt to raise the nearest of our chapter fleets. This may take some time, however. In the meantime, we need to secure Typhon before the rest of the Tyranid swarm arrives. Otherwise, our supply lines will be devastated. There is an Eldar raiding party that continues to wreak havoc on our defenses on Typhon. We should return to Typhon and eliminate those Eldar. Commander, we have located the Eldar raiding party that threatens our supply lines between Typhon and Calderas. We have identified their leader as the dangerous Ranger Meridian. He is apparently coming from an operation in Orc territory. This is our chance to cripple Eldar operations on Typhon. We may also uncover more of the Eldar's plans. I suggest we neutralize him immediately, Commander.
Eldar warriors have deployed to defend the target, Commander. They hope to cover his escape, no doubt.
This we cannot allow. I trust this was worth the effort.
It was. With this foundry in our hands, we can redeploy more quickly. Its beacon also allows for healing and reinforcement. Field generators are deploying now, Commander. Additional
Very good.
generators will not be available until your next deployment.
You humans always make a mess of things. No wonder the Farseer chose the orcs as our instruments instead of you.
And all this time, you might have been killing Tyranids. You deserve everything that's coming to you.
Eldar know the Tyranids are coming. That explains their actions among the orcs.
What do the Tyranids have to do with Eldar helping orcs?
A full-fledged orc uprising could actually slow the Tyranids, Thaddeus. If the Eldar were not doing this on our own recruiting worlds, we could use the situation to our advantage.
Using orcs and Eldar to stop an enemy? Why would we waste our time with that? We are Space Marines. We fear nothing, because we are fear incarnate.
We may be fear incarnate, Avitus, but we face an enemy that knows no fear. We will need every advantage we can get if we want to save the sector.
Make ready.
So the Eldar were uniting the orcs to slow down the Tyranids.
Yes, Meridian clearly knew of the Tyranids.
This explains much, but we have been getting reports of other Eldar activity in the sector that is not related to the orcs. Clearly the Eldar have other plans in motion, none of which can be good for us. I will keep you apprised of any further developments, Commander.
What can you tell us about the Tyranids, Cyrus?
The Tyranids are unlike any other threat we have faced, Targus. Orcs may operate in vast hordes, but they still have individual chieftains that unite them. Kill these chieftains, and the Orc horde is weakened and scattered. A Tyranid Hive fleet, however, is a single massive organism. Every creature in the swarm is simply one part of a single terrifying mind. We cannot break the Tyranids' morale, or take advantage of their pride. We cannot make them see reason. And for every beast we kill, 1,000,000 more are ready to take its place.
But what do they want?
The Hive devours entire worlds. Its goal is to feed itself and grow. And it will not stop until the entire galaxy is consumed.
Commander, the orcs continue to undermine our defenses on Calderas. We need to shore up these defenses if we are to have any hope of stopping the Tyranids. A message is coming in from Chapter Command.
Commander, this is Gabriel Angelos aboard the battle barge Litany of Fury. I have received word of the Tyranid threat facing subsector Aurelia and of Captain Thul's grave condition. The Tyranids are a threat of unimaginable proportions, Commander. They are endless in number and intent on consuming whole worlds. The Litany of Fury is now making for Aurelia at all speed, but we are weeks away. I will relay all distress signals back to you while we devise a plan of attack. Commander, we have located Captain Thul's attacker. The warrior beast that you drove into the Badlands has resurfaced, leading a swarm of lesser Tyranids. This is our first chance to strike back at the Tyranid enemy, and we cannot pass it up. Collecting samples from this creature's corpse may also lead to a cure for Captain Thul, and could give us valuable information on how to defeat the Hive fleet. This area is heavily infested, Commander, so be prepared for heavy resistance.
Target the larger creatures to disrupt the swarm. That will buy us the time to get to our target.
Captain Thul will have his vengeance.
Tactical squad.
Well done, Commander. Apothecary Gordian has dispatched servitors to collect and analyze the warrior's corpse. Our librarians have also consulted the more complete records aboard the Litany of Fury. With this information, we have devised a plan of attack against the Hive fleet. Tyranids have a simple and terrible agenda, Commander. Left unchecked, they will kill and consume every living thing on the planet. Our only hope of stopping the Tyranids is to strike at the heart of the Hive fleet itself. For us to do this, you must first accomplish 3 critical tasks. You must locate and secure the astronomic array hidden on planet Typhon. Only its precise scans will allow us to analyze the Hive fleet and locate its weaknesses. You must also obtain a sample of the Hive fleet's biotoxins. Only a pure gene sample will allow us to develop a poison to strike at the Hive fleet. And you must secure access to Angel Forge on planet Meridian. Only this ancient forge's vast manufacturing capabilities will allow us to produce weapons with which to deliver our poison. Each of these tasks pits your handful against untold billions. But failure means the utter annihilation of our worlds. And a death sentence for our chapter. Commander, we need to take direct control of Angel Forge. I'm authorizing you to travel to Meridian. The planetary governor has been less than cooperative thus far, so be prepared for bureaucratic resistance. Angelos out. Meridian stands at the very heart of subsector Aurelia. Billions call its cities home. Its factories and forges are keys to victory against the Tyranids. We must not allow Meridian to fall.
Commander, welcome to Meridian orbit. My name is Elena de Rosa. Governor Vandis has assigned me to be your liaison while in system. This is not the hinterlands of Calderas or Typhon, Commander, so a certain amount of discretion would be appreciated.
It is imperative that we secure access to Angel Forge, Administrator de Rosa.
Yes, so your Captain Angelos has said. Angel Forge is the most important manufacturing facility in the sector, however. Its use follows a strict schedule set by Governor Vandis and his Privy Council years in advance. Nevertheless, there may be a way to arrange special access to Angel Forge. Meridian has recently come under repeated attack from Eldar raiders. They have already inflicted substantial damage to parts of our communication and supply infrastructure. The Imperial Guard forces stationed on Meridian are already tied down, suppressing food riots in the lower city. They do not have the manpower to deal with the Eldar as well. Were you to employ your special expertise in such matters and repel these raids, Governor Vandis believes he could arrange limited access to Angel Forge. Eldar sightings will be transmitted to your planetary display. De Rosa out.
Commander, I left Meridian decades ago, but this is typical behavior. The nobility has always closed its eyes to problems in the Undercity. The Eldar must have raided wealthy spires for the noble houses to even acknowledge a problem.
They will acknowledge it when the sky darkens with Tyranid spores and Hive ships.
On that subject, Commander, initial scans indicate no Tyranid activity whatsoever on Meridian.
No activity at all. No mutated plants or slaughtered wildlife. No atmospheric changes.
None that we can detect.
Check your sensors again, Martellus. Hive fleets do not ignore worlds in their paths.
Has recently come under repeated attack from Eldar raiders. They have already inflicted substantial damage to parts of our communication and supply infrastructure. The Imperial Guard forces stationed on Meridian are already tied down, suppressing food riots in the lower city. They do not have the manpower to deal with the Eldar as well. Eldar sightings will be transmitted to your planetary display. Commander, the Eldar seem intent on crippling Meridian's infrastructure. They have just silenced a major communications array used by Meridian's noble houses. Valuable items were also pilfered from nearby storage vaults. A powerful Eldar hover tank is leading these attacks, and the Imperial Guard has thus far been unable to stop it. If these raids continue, planetary defenses could be seriously compromised.
Stay alert. The Eldar strike without warning.
Back to the shadows, Eldar.
Launch Thunderhawks for extraction.
Prelate Benetio of House Coral passes on his thanks, Commander. He looks forward to the recovery of his stolen goods and the repair of the damaged array.
Is this liaison unaware that a Tyranid Hive fleet is descending upon this sector?
We are currently reviewing the full extent of the Tyranid threat, Sergeant. We have yet to find evidence that Meridian is in any real danger. De Rosa out.
Imperium tech priests have been working to restore an ancient astronomical array deep in the jungles of Typhon. If reports are accurate, this array is capable of detailed scans of an entire subsector. This data could allow us to uncover a critical weakness in the Hive fleet. We will have to make contact with the tech priests at their base camp on Typhon and ask for the location.
Commander, Captain Angelos here. You must defend the capital world and secure Angel Forge. It will all be for naught, however, if we cannot develop weapons with which to attack the Hive mind itself. You must locate and secure the astronomic array hidden on planet Typhon. You must also obtain a sample of the Hive fleet's biotoxins. Angelos out.
Commander, we have detected a major Eldar incursion. A large alien force has struck a series of Imperial Guard positions and civilian transport hubs in rapid succession. A powerful Wraith Lord Walker reportedly led the attack. The alien host is retreating, but we have managed to keep sight of them. We need you to strike before the Wraith Lord escapes.
Walker's location is flagged on your map display, Commander. This giant wields bizarre and dangerous technologies.
Our weapons will find their mark.
No fear, you humans will be the death of us. As ever, fate proves her right.
Good thing I didn't fight in there. Too many Eldar.
This could be the Eldar leading operations in the sector.
I will contact the fleet, Commander. Chapter records may hold information on her. Commander, Cyrus was correct. I have finished an analysis of additional data recovered from our recent battles against the Eldar on Meridian. They somehow managed to interfere with our scans of the Meridian system. I have compensated, and I fear there is far more evidence of Tyranid infestation on Meridian than I believed. What's more, long-range scans show the Hive fleet is accelerating toward the capital world. I have transferred protocols for counteracting the Eldar sensor baffling to key stations across Meridian.
Commander, this is Elena de Rosa. The skies... this alien swarm is filling the skies over Meridian.
Now she wakes to the threat.
I apologize for my rudeness earlier, Sergeant Abatus, was it? The Eldar sabotage campaign has crippled our defenses. Your help in keeping Meridian secure is critical.
Where is Governor Vandis in all this?
Governor Vandis and the Privy Council have withdrawn to strategize. My failure to heed your warnings has already cost hundreds of thousands of lives in the Hab Spires. Commander, I implore you, help us keep Meridian from falling.
The Foundry can weather an attack, but the generators powering it are much more fragile. If the swarm destroys those, we will no longer have access to the Foundry, regardless of its state.
Then they will not fall.
Commander, the enemy has taken one of the automated foundries we had secured. This makes it harder for us to deploy in response to distress signals.
Commander, a Tyranid lictor has evidently been stalking the Hablux for weeks. Now a massive infestation has followed in its wake, claiming countless more lives. Eliminating this killer would greatly boost morale among the population and help secure our defenses. Only your Space Marines have a chance of killing the lictor before it escapes again. Commander, the lictor's last known position is on your map display.
I doubt it will wait patiently for us, Commander.
Agreed. Agreed. Watch for ambush.
Best to move quickly. Every moment here gives the Tyranid infestation time to grow.
Yeah, it's a different mission. I have misclicked, died.
Thunderhawk for emergency extraction. The Eldar witch is powerful, Commander. But your efforts have weakened her.
Commander, a Tyranid lictor has evidently been stalking the Hablux for weeks. Now a massive infestation has followed in its wake, claiming countless more lives. Eliminating this killer would greatly boost morale among the population and help secure our defenses. Only your Space Marines have a chance of killing the lictor before it escapes again.
So let me try.
The lictor is dead.
Destroy that nest before it spawns!
destroyed. Another battle won.
Commander, Meridian is in your debt again. The death of this beast gives us hope that we may stand against these horrors. Thank you.
This foolish administrator clings to hope when there is very little.
At least she stands with her world. Unlike the governor.
Your pathetic sentimentality for the faceless masses is getting tiring, Thaddeus.
Those masses are the Emperor's people. You had best remember that.
Enough. You have your orders. Be true to the chapter and obey.
You are foolish to expect unquestioning obedience from them, Tarkus.
They are Space Marines. It is their duty to obey.
The commander is due their obedience, and he has it. But you are not their commander, Tarkus. You are their brother in arms, but their elder brother, a veteran of countless battles. They respect your service record and the Terminator honors you bear. But do they respect you? Do they even know you?
And what of you, Cyrus? Do you respect me?
Enough to be truthful with you, Tarkus.
Commander, chapter records do indeed make mention of this Idranel, which the Eldar warlock mentioned. She is a Farseer, a witch leader of her people, and aligned with the same craft world which opposed our efforts during the Cronus campaign. Idranel is undoubtedly the leader of Eldar operations on Meridian. The Tyranid invasion continues all about the sector, but this is our opportunity to put an end to the Eldar efforts to destabilize the subsector.
Best to move quickly. Every moment here gives the Tyranid infestation time to grow.
I have foreseen all your meddling, but I will not allow you to bring ruination upon our craft world. It is time you learn what it is to face a seer of Oathweather damned. Enough for now, I think.
Have to admit,
I have other tasks to attend to on this doomed planet.
She's escaping!
I admit I have enjoyed this dalliance, humans. I may even miss you when you are ash and cinders.
Ash and cinders? Tyranids drain worlds of life. They do not burn them.
The alien witch escaped! She laughs at us while our worlds die!
Commander, I share your sergeant's frustration, but I have far graver news. I have finally obtained the master control codes for Angel Forge, and have transmitted them to your ship and to Captain Angelo's fleet. I fear it may be too late to do you any good, however. Another Tyranid swarm is driving into the Forge area. Massive defensive walls guard the approach to the Forge, but the Imperial Guard forces stationed there are being overrun.
Your delaying and politicking has doomed us all, DeRosa.
If so, I'm sure my end will be suitably horrific, Sergeant. I only wish I could say the same of Governor Vandis.
What do you mean?
I make no excuses for my mistakes, but I have been fighting to get those codes for you for days. The governor simply ordered me to continue delaying you, and then stopped answering me altogether. When I finally dealt with the House Vandis soldiers guarding his residence, I found he had left the Meridian system for some private retreat 3 sectors away. I did find the codes for Angel Forge, however.
You took a real risk, Administrator. They could hang you for treason if the governor returns.
Governor Vandis turned tail and left the entire sector to die. Your commander is here, fighting to save it. If anything, I was far too slow to see where my loyalties belonged.
I think she missed her calling. She should have been a sister of battle.
Commander, the major gate in the Angel Forge defensive wall is open. The Tyranid swarm is pouring through, and we also have reports that orc looters are operating in the area. Unless the gate is closed, and the enemy driven back, Angel Forge is doomed. Only the Emperor's Space Marines can seal Angel Gate.
Attention, Xeno attack imminent. All residents report to designated Hive shelters without delay. Display identity badges at all times. Report Xeno sightings without delay. Remember, the faithful shall have the Emperor's protection.
Commander, base defenses failed almost 20 minutes ago.
What of the base gates?
The power supply failed. This silenced base guns and left the guardsmen dangerously exposed. The same generators power the gates. Angel Gate must be closed, or the forge will fall. I am relaying the generator coordinates to your map display. You must activate at least 3 of them to close Angel Gate.
Some Imperial Guard squads are still fighting the enemy, Commander.
Cowering behind closed doors is more likely, Thaddeus. Cowards, one and all.
Tools of the Emperor are meant to be used, not wasted.
Agreed, Tarkus. We should provide assistance if we can.
More survivors.
Commander, Sergeant Merrick, 80-bit Venderland. You have my thanks.
How many have died in this spire alone? There! Guardsmen holding the enemy back.
Miraculous. Guardsmen who can actually fight. Greenskins?
Commander, these orc looters seem to be the fiends who deactivated the generators.
Nevertheless, we must close Angel Gate.
Well done, Commander. 2 more generators and Angel Gate can close. Generator has reactivated. 1 more and Angel Gate can be closed.
Looting in the middle of a Tyranid infestation. Savages to the end.
Greenskins coming out of the tunnels.
I watch that newbie's tits! Cut them to pieces, boys!
Excellent work, Commander. There is now sufficient power for you to close Angel Gate from the gatehouse. However, only a few mortar batteries have reactivated. Rousing additional generators will restore more defenses and make taking the gatehouse easier. The choice of tactics is yours, of course.
Okay, I see now. So,
My men are moving up to the guard towers overlooking Angel Gate. We will provide covering fire when you make your advance on the gatehouse.
Excellent. Additional sentry guns are now online.
Look! The guards fight on.
Go, go, go!
Very little about this gate is angelic.
Here come the Space Marines! Give them covering fire!
Generators are now operational, Commander. Defenses are fully online, but Angel Gate remains open.
Our ally is using forces to enemy fire.
More guardsmen! Move to support them!
They need our help.
But do they deserve it?
Avitus. They fight the Emperor's foes. That is all that matters.
3 more guardsmen.
Angel Gate is closing.
It's closing! Hail the heroes of Angel's Gate! Thank the Emperor!
Well done, Commander. Meridian is in your debt.
Angel Gate closed and the first commander remained in the enemy side.
The orc looters remain a serious concern. Disabling the base generators speaks of some sort of plan. They must want something here. With your permission, I will oversee the mop-up operations. I do not want to leave anything to chance.
Commander, a signal from Angel Forge. It is Sergeant Tarkus.
Commander, we have spotted orcs making for storehouses north of Angel Gate. I think this may have been their goal all along.
Commander, those are the private storehouses of House Vandis. Before his flight, the governor destroyed the records of what they contained. I can only imagine what weaponry he may have been hoarding, or the damage they could do in orc hands.
She is right, Commander. We must stop those raiders.
Must return to Angel Gate. We cannot allow the Greenskins to acquire the weapons contained in the storehouses near the gate. If the Eldar smuggled the orcs onto Meridian as you suspect, it must have been for a purpose. Deploy your squads to rejoin Tarkus at Angel Gate.
Greenskins to the north, heading for the storehouses.
Out you get, boys! Boss wants you to get to you, me shiniest bits!
Ooh, I love being a looter! Now we can get at the best bits! Reopen the gate!
The orcs are already at the storehouses, Commander.
Getting cover, brothers.
Emperor's speed, Commander.
We need to move up quickly.
Oi! Fix them UVs! Our boss said the buggies will keep them busy! Get her up on the bed, bitch! We've got to leg it! Boss ain't gonna like this! One minute.
Secured. This is no military storehouse. These are relics of the chapter.
Those items match the descriptions of relics long lost to the chapter. You should secure them and await extraction.
Well, this should be defendable.
If anything's better than me cannon, I don't know what that is!
Whoa.
Make for the forge works! Let nothing stop you, Eldar!
Angel Gate is under attack!
The Eldar!
The witch! Idranel! It must be!
Can't get a fix on them! Return fire! Return fire!
Commander, we'll need your help to repel the attack.
This warehouse is full of relics stolen from our chapter. Your governor is a thief as well as a coward.
I couldn't agree more, Sergeant. But the fate of Meridian still rests on holding Angel Gate.
Cyrus here. Green skin reinforcements. She is right, Commander. We cannot allow Angel Gate to fall. I will hold off these aliens and guard our relics. Don't save Angel Gate.
Hostiles.
Danger has found
Eldar.
Roll and engage!
Come, humans! It is the day of your deaths! And I am your executioner.
It took firepower to do this.
For orders!
You will not reach Idranel in time to stop the detonation.
Detonation? They mean to destroy the forge!
The Forge and this entire world, human.
Yes, the plans were correct. The Forge's power supply is unstable. A simple chain reaction will wreath this world in fire.
Idranel, your wounds. The humans press in.
Suffering and I are old friends, Warlock. See to the humans, and I will enact our final gambit to protect the craft world. My retinue's wards will keep me safe long enough.
Of course, Idranel. Eldar! Our Farseer prepares to strike against the enemy.
Defend her at all costs!
Commander, we are experiencing massive power fluctuations. Whatever is happening there, you must stop it.
Meridian was the best of us, humans. You will pay dearly for his loss.
Out. Eldar grav tank. Fire prism class.
That cannon blew open the gate. Anti-armor tactics, now!
Fire on the Space Marines! The humans must not get through! Engage by Eldar!
It's the powers of the warp itself!
A battle brother has fallen. Do not let his sacrifice be in vain.
Habitus under attack.
Launching grenade.
Assault squad, ready to deploy.
Nothing distract.
More of them. Kill them all.
Destroy the Space Marines!
None may harm the Farseer so long as we live.
I am armored in the runes of Alphanash!
Yeah.
Devastators under enemy attack.
And this will be a challenge, no doubt.
Darkus and Terminator squad reporting for duty, Commander.
Oh, finally. It's about time.
Stand with my brothers, Eldar. We are suffering heavy losses.
Terminator armor. Where did it come from?
They were the centerpiece of Vandus' collection. Now let us finish with these Xenos.
Remarkable. I had that surprise lost to me. What a wondrous lesson to come from such primitives. I wonder if the bloody-handed god will teach you anything in turn.
Why, witch? Why seek to doom these worlds?
You never asked yourself where this Hive fleet was bound for next. Unless we stopped it here, it would next feed upon Eldar. Surely even you can see. 3 human worlds was a small price to pay to save a crown.
Save your excuses, witch. Angel Forge is secure, and your life is at its end.
Commander, I commend you on your leadership in this crisis. You have made very significant progress in your battle with the Hive fleet. And the death of Idranel has finally put an end to Eldar operations in the sector.
I hope it has, Captain. But I am not so certain.
Regardless, securing Angel Forge means we now have a means to produce weapons for our battle against the Tyranids. We still lack any real capability to attack the Hive fleet proper, however. Continue your attempts to recover data from the Tech Priest's array on Typhon, and your efforts to cure Captain Thule. Only when we uncover a weakness in the Hive fleet and have the necessary biotoxin sample can we put Angel Forge to work for us. Angelos out.
And thank you for saving Meridian, Commander. I have issued a warrant for the former governor's arrest and confiscated all of House Vandis' holdings. We will conduct a thorough search for any additional Bloodraven relics. You should find my administration to be much more cooperative. DeRosa out.
The alien swarm is moving directly towards one of our communications arrays, Commander. Unless they are stopped, they will sever our connection with the array and cost us valuable intelligence on their activities. Time is of the essence. Swarm is closing in. Set up your defenses while you can.
We need to protect the generators powering the array. We'll lose the communications array if they are destroyed.
The communications array is safe for now. Well done. Well done, Commander. Losing that communications array would have been devastating to our sector defense.
I thought the Tyranids were simple beasts. I did not think they were smart enough to target our communications network.
That was not my experience in the Victoria Primus campaign. The Tyranids were constantly targeting weak spots and vital locations. The Hive mind seems to have a very intuitive understanding of tactics and strategy.
I have noticed this in battle as well. We are dealing with a savvy opponent.
Whose numbers blot out the sun.
A powerful Tyranid creature has been spotted, Commander. This insidious beast is an especially powerful Ravener. It has burrowed through multiple Imperial Guard outposts, wreaking havoc with morale. The beast's power means it's likely spawned from a primary hive, one that could provide us with a valuable genetic sample. Killing this Ravener will bring us one step closer to finding a primary hive.
Be wary of ambushes. These Raveners can appear without warning.
Another alien destroyed. Another battle won.
Congratulations on your victory, Commander. You're now a step closer to obtaining the biotoxin sample we need. Angelos out.
This cut is deep. Any deeper and I would have lost an eye, like Captain Thule.
How did Captain Thule lose his eye? He would never answer when we asked him.
Modesty on his part. He lost it on Cronus when he destroyed the Necron Lord. The blow should have killed him. Sheer stubbornness was the only thing that could explain how he survived.
He never did take credit for destroying the Necron Lord. He always attributed it to Mikolas. But those of us close to the fight saw that Mikolas had already gone down to wounds.
Captain Thule liked to see his men succeed. I think that was what he liked most about command.
We have located the ruling creature of a major hive, Commander. The Hive Tyrant is the vital link between the Hive fleet in space and the organisms on the planet's surface. Eliminating the Tyrant will leave the Tyranid forces in disarray for a time, compelling them to withdraw. These are the vulnerabilities you must exploit if the subsector is to hold long enough for the Chapter fleet to arrive. Bring this beast down.
We actually hurt the Hive fleet. Amazing.
Tarkus ready.
Commander, some heartening news.
Yes, we were able to isolate the final pieces of genetic information we needed. We should be able to locate a primary hive now.
Preliminary scans show a hive on Typhon that could be an exact match. I've uploaded the hive's location to your map display.
Commander, orbital sensors have located a powerful Tyranid target. This creature of the zoanthrope genus exists to channel the psychic might of the hive mind. Victory here will help us on all fronts, Commander. We will push the infesting swarm back a step, gaining us precious time. We will also gain valuable information that could help us locate a primary hive.
Come what may, this beast must die today.
We know the stakes, Tarkus. The time for proclamations is long past.
Excellent work, Commander. This blow has weakened the hive mind's presence across the planet. Planet Typhon orbits a star on the outer edge of subsector Aurelia. Its lush jungle canopy shrouding it in mystery. Among this beauty lie the keys to our salvation, and the roots of our destruction. Commander, we have located the Tech Priest base camp, but it is in grave danger. An orc mob is heading straight for their location. We cannot let the orcs reach the Tech Priest base camp. If the Tech Priests are killed, we may never find the astronomic array. Commander, we have finally located a primary hive in the swamps of Typhon. We believe this hive houses a toxin pool that can supply us with the pure genetic sample we have been searching for. If you can secure a sample from this toxin pool, we'll be able to produce the weapon we need to destroy the hive fleet. This toxin sample may also allow us to counteract the poisons that are killing Captain Thule. Secure the toxin sample immediately, Commander. The fate of the entire sector depends on it. At the heart of the Tyranid hive lies the reclamation pool. We must have a sample of this purified essence. With it, we may revive Captain Thule. With it, we may develop weapons against the hive fleet itself.
Your target is on your map display. Collect the sample there.
Understood.
reached the toxin pool.
Commander, gather the sample at the pool's edge. This will allow us to prepare an antitoxin for Captain Thule. Well done. Sample collected. Apothecary Gordian is analyzing the data to prepare the cure.
We have the sample. Our work is done. Make for the extraction point marked on the map. Hive Tyrant! Concentrate fire!
Oh, another one.
We've destroyed their birthing chambers at last. Die, Xeno! Die!
How did he kill the commander in one hit? He had the Iron Halo activated. Really annoying a bit. Oh, the Dreadnought is here. Davian Thule, that's right. Nice one.
Well done. This hive will wither without its tyrants.
And Captain Thule is with us again.
Is that you, Gabriel?
It is Thaddeus, Captain. Do you not recognize me?
The secrets of Cronus shall not pass my lips.
Captain Thule must rest now. His revival was a long and difficult process.
Zeal and fury are rewarded with victory.
Administering the antitoxin.
Powering the armature. Captain Thule, can you hear us?
And War Commander, Captain Thule's return could be the difference in our fight to save the sector. It is good to see such a close friend and such a fierce warrior back from the dead, even if he is confined to a dreadnought. Most importantly, the biotoxin sample you collected will allow us to develop a weapon with which to deal a killing blow against the Hive fleet. With Angel Forge secure and the biotoxin sample from Typhon Hive in our hands, the battle goes well. It will all be for naught, however, if we cannot find a weak point in the Hive fleet itself. You must recover the astronomic data from the Tech Priest station on planet Typhon. The chapter, the sector, and the Imperium itself are counting on you, Commander. Commander, the Tyranid swarm continues to strike at vulnerable targets. A powerful Tyranid warrior has led its brood into shelters, and other areas previously thought safe. The consequences on morale have been disastrous. Worse still, this outbreak, if not stamped out quickly, could destabilize the entire region. Eliminate this beast quickly to keep our holdings secure, and drive the swarm back.
We are to tend to the fears of the masses now?
No. We fight the enemy, wherever he hides. Be wary of ambushes.
I have been studying chapter records, and these look to be the same Tyranids the Ultramarines defeated on Tarsus.
They may very well be from that Hive fleet, Thaddeus. This is what makes the Tyranids so deadly. Only a few Hive ships need to escape a battle for the Hive fleet to survive. These few ships will go on to devour a few poorly defended worlds. This provides the biomass needed to replenish the Hive fleet, and make it even larger given enough time. Every Hive fleet we have encountered has had the potential to topple the Imperium, and each one has the potential to spawn any number of splinter fleets if they escape to weaker sectors. Mark my words, Thaddeus. The Imperium has no shortage of deadly enemies. but they all pale in comparison to the Tyranids.
Commander, we have located the Tech Priest base camp, but it is in grave danger. An orc mob is heading straight for their location. These greenskins have just cut a swath through several small communities and outposts. Their leader calls himself Gorwaza, and he commands from a powerful looted tank. We cannot let the orcs reach the Tech Priest base camp. If the Tech Priests are killed, we may never find the astronomic array. Stop Gorwaza before he gets to the base camp.
Wagon boys, it's crossing time!
There's Gorwaza!
Prepare for armored assault.
This is grave news, Commander. We cannot stop the Tyranids without the scans from the astronomic array. Do we have any leads on what happened to the Tech Priest reports?
It seems the array has attracted the attention of an orc named Rippa Splitta. He has stolen the data slate giving the array's location and vanished into the deep jungle.
Do we have Rippa Splitta's location?
Not yet, but we have found one of his lieutenants. I am uploading his last known position to your map display.
Find and eliminate that orc, Commander. We cannot let him escape.
Commander, the Greenskins continue to attack vulnerable targets. A communications array has come under attack from an orc horde. They seek to loot and destroy this important structure. These arrays improve our communications across the subsector and allow us to monitor enemy movements. We cannot afford to lose that advantage.
Communications array secured.
Excellent work, Commander. Losing that array would have been a devastating blow in our fight to save the sector.
Commander, we have located one of Rippa Splitta's lieutenants. This lieutenant is an orc mech that has been supplying Rippa Splitta's horde with heavy weapons. This mech has made a fatal mistake, however, and has revealed his position. Find him and extract Rippa Splitta's location from him. This is our only hope of finding the astronomic array.
The orc has laid several deadly traps near his location. Be on guard.
Okay.
He should be worried, not us.
Do not underestimate your opponent, Abatus. That path leads to an early grave.
I'll bring your heads to Green Tooth Gorge myself! Rip a splitter on love him. Ah, sog! I knew I should have replaced more of me squishy bits!
We finally have Rippa Splitta's location. Review the mission briefing in your map display and then recover that data slate. This will allow us to finally pinpoint the astronomic array's location.
These orc attacks are taking their toll, Captain, and drawing our attention away from the Tyranids. Is there any way we can deal a decisive blow that will stop them once and for all?
Orcs are like the many-headed Hydra, Sergeant. Cut off one head, and two more will often appear. But if we keep eliminating their chieftains, the true war boss will eventually appear. And when he does, we will deal the killing blow. Angelos out. Commander, we have a priority target. A thundering Carnifex is driving forward with a host of Tyranid creatures. This Carnifex is very powerful, Commander, but that also makes it valuable to the Hive mind. These creatures require large amounts of biomass to create, and killing it will slow the Tyranid infestation considerably. This will buy more time for the Litany of Fury to make it to Aurelia.
The regions.
The beast is marked on your map display. Emperor be with you, Commander.
Always, Martellus. Always.
Tarkus, you fought the Necrons on Cronus, did you not?
Yes, Abatus and I both did.
How do they compare to the Tyranids?
Necrons are far deadlier opponents on the battlefield. Their weaponry is like nothing I have ever seen. But I think that Tyranids pose a much greater threat to the Imperium. Necrons have been known to wipe out individual systems, but I have never seen them wipe out multiple sectors like the Hive fleet we are facing.
It is worse than that, Tarkus. The Tyranids come from beyond the galaxy's edge. We have no way of knowing how many more Hive fleets may be on their way.
Commander, we have finally located the orc who knows the location of the astronomic array. This orc is a mad alien who has been fused into one of their obscene war machines. This greenskin calls himself Ripper Splitter and is obsessed with technology. Destroy this alien walker and recover the location of the astronomic array. This is our only hope of finding a critical weakness in the Hive fleet, Commander.
Eliminate those orcs!
We can destroy this thing.
Now the engine's happy. Nothing but bad news all day.
He is just as weak and pathetic as the others, once you crack his shell.
We have recovered the stolen data slate and eliminated a major orc threat.
But was the recovered data of any use?
It was, Cyrus. I have determined the location of the astronomic array and uploaded it onto the planetary map display. In order to recover any data on the Hive fleet, you will need to align the array from the ground, Commander.
Commander, we finally have the location of the astronomic array. The array is powered, but we cannot establish a clear communications link with it. You must get to the array and manually upload its data on the Tyranid swarm. This will allow us to find a critical weakness in the Hive fleet. This ancient astronomic array holds one of the keys to victory against the Tyranids. With its data, we can uncover weaknesses of the Hive fleet. We must secure the array before others do.
The astronomic array is north of your position, Commander.
Drop zone secure, Commander.
I see something needs squishing.
Commander.
The tech priests installed power generators to activate the ancient gates into the fortress, Commander. Cabling will lead to the generator.
Ambush!
Take cover!
One of our initiates has fallen.
What was that thing?
Tyranid, definitely. Some sort of camouflage.
Whatever it is, it has the blood of a fallen brother on its talons. Emperor be with you, brother.
Commander, I am no longer detecting any power output from the array. Something must have happened there.
Orc looters!
Devastator's under enemy attack.
Check on the array, quickly. It is in. Greenskins made a mess of this. Are you seeing this, Tech Marine?
Yes, and it is no welcome sight. The orcs have removed a key power coupling. You must recover that coupling.
We have coordinates for the orc looters, Commander.
Data upload beginning.
Well done. I now have a control link to the array and am receiving data. You may proceed to the extraction point indicated on your map. Commander, I am accessing the array tower's short-range scanners. I have located the lictor and can track it if you wish.
Yes, let's destroy that beast.
The decision is yours, Commander, but we have accomplished our mission.
Brother dies unavenged, Cyrus. That is our way.
Duty comes before vengeance, Avitus. Anything less shames us before the Emperor.
Commander, the data you recovered from the astronomic array has allowed us to find a critical weakness in the Hive fleet. The Hive fleet is controlled by a single massive creature that sits at the center of the fleet. If we manage to destroy it, the rest of the Hive fleet will scatter and will be an easy target for our own fleet. We now have all the components necessary to mount a major strike at the Hive fleet invading the sector. The Litany of Fury will arrive in system in a matter of days. We will then equip our new weapons and mount an attack on the Hive ship that guides the entire Hive fleet. Not all news is good, however. Our surviving librarians say the Hive mind has become aware of our approach. It is likely to throw its most potent forces at key locations across the subsector. It remains to you to hold the sector until we arrive. Angelos out.
The Greenskins continue to attack vulnerable targets. A communications array has come under attack from an orc horde. They seek to loot and destroy this important structure. These arrays improve our communications across the subsector and allow us to monitor enemy movements. We cannot afford to lose that advantage.
Here at last, eh? I'll put blood flats in back just for you! Oh, it was...
Poor work.
Me body in me wagon!
Commander, I sympathize with the people caught on Calderas and Typhon. But shouldn't we concentrate on the most populated worlds? Those of greater value, I mean.
Of greater value, Thaddeus? Calderas and Typhon are the chapter's worlds. It is from here that we draw the young warriors who become blood ravens. There are no places of greater value to us.
That includes your homeworld of Meridian, Thaddeus. You are no longer an Undercity ganger. You are a blood raven. You serve a higher purpose now.
Commander, grave news. The Tyranid hive mind's efforts continue to stymie our travels through the warp. Our last astropath suffers now in the effort to transmit this message to you, and only a few librarians and navigators remain to guide us. It is unlikely the Litany of Fury will ever emerge from the warp. But if this is to be our end aboard this vessel, we die with pride, because the hive mind's efforts have clearly cost it. Our surviving librarian reports that the Tyranid fleet's main hive ship even now approaches planet Typhon to feed. This is the gargantuan organism that houses the brain of the hive fleet. Your strike force can deliver a killing blow while it feeds. I have transmitted a tactical briefing to your planetary map display. On a final note, you may tell Captain Thule that the secrets of Cyrene die with me. Angelos out.
Commander, we have received orders from Captain Angelos to deliver several concentrated biotoxin doses to you. I have readied a contingent of Imperial Guard veterans to provide you with additional firepower during this critical mission.
More hindrance than help.
Many are veterans of Angel Gate, Commander. They see supporting you as a matter of duty. They will deploy in Valkyrie gunships and rendezvous with you on the surface of Typhon.
Accept their help, Commander. In this battle, we are all brothers.
Commander, I will remain aboard the Armageddon to provide fire support during your mission.
And I will do the same from Thunderhawk 2.
The Armageddon will not last long against an entire hive fleet.
It will last as long as we need it to, Cyrus. Getting the toxin to the capillary tower is all that matters now.
Commander, the Eldar continue to undermine our defense of the sector. We have located another alien war host. They may be linked to a series of breakdowns in the local communications infrastructure. We cannot defend against the Tyranids if such a sabotage campaign continues. Deploy and eliminate these Eldar before they slip away.
Map location marked, Commander. This warlock will not escape us.
Do not underestimate Eldar guile, Thaddeus. Before he can use his powers!
Humans,
Your meddling costs us dearly on Calderas and Typhon. You will not succeed on Meridian as well.
Oh, it hides from us.
Scouts use articles.
No fear, you humans will be the death of us. As ever, fate proves her right.
Suffer not the alien to live.
Enemy destroyed, Commander.
Let our enemies beware, for victory is ours.
Commander, the enemy has taken one of the automated foundries we had secured. This makes it harder for us to deploy in response to distress signals. Commander, our connection with a secure communications array has been lost. We will be without vital information regarding our foes on this planet until it is recaptured.
It seems the Eldar have not been driven off after all. The Xenos have summoned their demonic avatar, a towering warrior of flame. The avatar and its war host are destroying everything in their path. If the avatar remains loose, Typhon will soon be nothing but a charred cinder. This will be one of the deadliest opponents you ever face, Commander. But we cannot allow Typhon to be reduced to ash. Destroy the avatar.
If only the Eldar turned their fury against the Hive fleet.
Interpreting Eldar motives is a fool's errand, Cyrus. Let us put down this monstrosity and be done with them.
Holy terror.
One of our initiates has fallen.
Look, this was neither the time nor the place. It summons warp fire.
Have its formation, brothers.
This be the last we see of the damnable Eldar.
It still seems madness that the Eldar would strike at us in the midst of this infestation.
Agreed. But the Eldar have a deeper purpose in the sector. They would not have sacrificed so much just to give the Tyranids one less world to feed on.
Commander, the time has finally come to end the Orc threat with one crushing blow. We have finally located the Orc Horde's most powerful chieftain. War boss Bone Smasher has led his orcs against Imperial holdings across 3 worlds. The fear he inspires has been driving the Orc invasion. Bone Smasher is the ultimate leader of all the orcs you have faced since your arrival in the subsector. He will not rest until he has conquered the sector. And so long as he remains alive, the orcs will continue to undermine any defenses we deploy against the Tyranids. Bone Smasher must be stopped, once and for all.
So long as this war boss lives, no human in the sector is safe.
Ha ha! You're puny, but you got guts. I like that. You puny runts is tougher than you look. So much for me boss ball.
Remember this day when the end comes.
The end? You are a morbid one, Cyrus.
We are the Emperor's Angels of Death, Thaddeus. Do you think death will overlook us?
I suppose not. But why focus on the possibility of death? Today is a day of victory.
That's the point. Your death is not merely possible, Thaddeus. It is a certainty. Maybe in this war, maybe in another. One day you will die. On that day, the elation of victory will be very far away. So save some of that victorious cheer. Store it away, so you may call on it when that day comes.
Commander, our connection with a secure communications array has been lost. We will be without vital information regarding our foes on this planet until it is recaptured.
Commander, the Hive Mind is throwing its mightiest weapons at us. A Hive tyrant leads an infestation into this region, consuming everything it encounters. Our librarians fear its goal is to establish a major new hive. This would accelerate the Hive fleet's activities, and could well doom the whole planet. Exterminate the Hive tyrant before it can nest. Commander, Your cruiser will punch its way into the mass of smaller Tyranid ships guarding the main Hive fleet. Once in position, the Armageddon will drop your hand-picked squads via drop pod toward the base of the massive capillary tower that is feeding the main Hive ship. Thanks to the data you collected earlier, Apothecary Gordian has readied a special biotoxin. You are to poison the tower, and through it, the brain of the Hive fleet itself. This should deal a lethal dose to the Hive mind, and send the Hive fleet into disarray. One way or another, this will be the last battle of the defense of Aurelia. May the Emperor grant us victory. Angelos out. The vile intelligence at the heart of the Hive fleet has made itself vulnerable. Strike as its tendrils tap into the planet below. Feed it the poison we have developed. No matter the cost, you must bring it low.
Commander, the Hive fleet feeds through massive capillary towers. Each tower draws from many veins in the surrounding terrain. These veins are where you must deliver the biotoxin. You can read the next dimension.
Armageddon! Come in! Come in!
The first of the veins is ahead. Move out! Landscape. Will take more than a few bruises to take us out of the fight, though.
The Imperial Guard. I wondered what all that noise was.
Third squad down to 6 men, Sergeant. No survivors from second.
Right. Morris, form survivors into full squads, and then inventory what gear we have left. Vagan, get the remains of the first squad into a perimeter, and then get that blasted Auspex working.
Biotoxin delivery. Underway.
Yeah, that's it.
Aliens on approach.
Enemy attacks from the north.
All right, men. These things are here to take our worlds away from us. I, for one, do not intend to let that happen. Form up into defensive firing lines.
Commander, under 2. Tarantulas are ready to drop on your position. Just
Ready to join the fight, Guardsmen.
Biotoxin administered successfully, Commander.
Like these monsters in a twisted nightmare.
The whole damn planet is infected.
Commander, we need to administer another dose of biotoxin at a second site. There are exposed veins further along the ridge.
Heard. Armageddon is You're failing.
Let's move again very slowly, no need to rush. No mistake.
Look alive, brothers.
Second dose delivered. That should be it.
Always assuming this works.
It worked. Yes. Die, you alien scum. Yeah. All right.
Thank the Emperor. Surely this isn't over.
Not the war, Guardsmen, no. But our part in it is at an end.
But the Hives here on the ground will recover soon enough. And I can assure you that we will not last long.
And the Armageddon is gone. We have nowhere to fall back to.
Come, Thaddeus. Did you imagine any of us would return from this mission?
No. I suppose I did not. But I cannot imagine a better end than this.
Then I guess we better take as many of the damn bugs with us as we can.
Well said, Sergeant.
Well said indeed, Avitus. Brothers, make yourselves ready.
And may we meet again at the right side of the Emperor.
All into position, initiate.
This is Gabriel Angelos to the commanding forces on Typhon. Do you read?
The fleet has arrived.
Hold fast. You shall not fall this day. Commander, we have dropped a spread of relay beacons. Make your way to the closest one and activate it so we have a fix on your position.
I'm getting readings from one of the beacons, Commander. Marking it on map display. Beacon activated.
Coordinates received. Drop pods away! Taste the fury of the Blood Raven! Commander, we have one more task in this cursed place. The Hive mind is using a powerful alpha creature to maintain control over its land-based forces on this world. We must kill this beast.
It will fall, Captain Angelos.
The beast nests at the top of these ruins. Move out when you are ready, and I will accompany you.
I'm the assignment.
There it is! To war!
Time.
Close in! Engage the beast in hand-to-hand combat! The beast is dead. The chapter and the sector owe you a great debt, Space Marines.
We did our duty, Captain. Nothing more.
Few could have done it better, Cyrus. Below, the tyrant beast lies dead. Above, the Hive fleet is in disarray. This is your work, Commander. With only a handful of Space Marines, you held back the unstoppable. But this is no time to relax our guard. The Hive fleet is already splintering. Our vessels can kill many, but some splinters will escape. Subsector Aurelia is saved, but she is hardly unscathed. Yet the Blood Ravens endure, undaunted and